Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. My name's Amelia. So in today's reading, we're going to get messages to you from your person. But first, I just wanted to mention something about grounding and setting energetic boundaries because I was asked in yesterday's reading. So if you can, depending on what resonates with you, you might have to try a few different things. You can set an intention with your higher self to protect your energy. Let's say, for example, you have someone and you feel very energetically connected to them and you like that connection, but sometimes it's overwhelming or you just don't want to be connecting that way with anybody else. You can be very specific. You can say, I want to continue connecting energetically with so-and-so, but only to the point that it's enjoyable or helpful, or, that you don't want to have your energy being taken, you don't want to feel exhausted, that kind of thing. Also, I've linked a meditation, so I've put that in the comments. I've pinned it to the comments. It says it's for empaths, so whether you're an empath or not, I just think it's very helpful. It's not very long, it's about 10 minutes, and it helps you to draw your energy back towards you and to protect yourself from, energy leakage or draining or someone crossing your boundaries energetically in the future. I also have a meditation on my website for that, so that's free, and you can also find that in the description box. Crystals, stones, so things like smoky quartz, red jasper are very good for grounding. Black tourmaline can be good, but it's quite an intense stone, so you might find that that's a bit too much. Walking on the ground, on the grass with bare feet, being in nature, taking time to do several deep breaths, that can be very grounding as well. Going back to energetic boundaries, you can call on your guardian angels, your higher self, your soul tribe, your ancestors. Try a few different things, see what works for you. Some things might work better than others. Start there, and hopefully that will be helpful, and it might lead you to other things that you can look at or look into as well. Okay, so Spirit, can you please bring in the highest and best messages for my viewers? So the person that my viewer has in mind, what messages does this person have, please, for my viewer at this time? Okay, Six of Wands in reverse. So this person is saying that right now they don't kind of feel that they are as successful as you. Everything's not working out for them in the way that they had hoped. And it's almost like maybe they want to say something to you, or they've been holding off on saying something because they thought they were going to have some kind of recognition or success, and then they would feel very good about coming towards you. Yeah, there's something here that's weighing heavily on them. Let's see. The Four of Swords, Ten of Swords in reverse, and the High Priestess. Okay. For some of you, this person feels like you are very intuitive, you're quite psychic, you know what's going on with them, and they're kind of worried. And just as I say that, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse on the back. This person's quite worried that even if they're not telling you that they've recently suffered some kind of disappointment, let me just reposition these, a disappointment or a betrayal or something not working out, they're worried that you kind of know, that you can tell anyway. I think they feel ashamed of whatever this is. They're a bit embarrassed by it. We'll go around again in a minute and have a look at what this might be. I don't think they've done anything that's really hideous or awful. I actually think that they were working on something, or that they felt something was going to come through and it would give them a confidence boost and it would help for you to see them in a really positive light. It hasn't quite worked out that way. So it's like they're sleeping on this message or this communication that they need to share with you or tell you, or that they've been wanting to tell you here. There's a lot of reversals here, which can sometimes signify a blocked energy. And I'm also seeing this kind of push-pull. So, for example, we have the Page of Cups, which is a messenger, someone coming forward with a message. But then we have this energy of taking a break, being inactive. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. So someone who has a good amount of knowledge, insight, wisdom here. They're feeling fairly confident about their next steps, but it's paired with the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is someone who's saying, I need a bit of time to get over some kind of betrayal or difficult ending that I've suffered. Okay, so let's have a look. So your person is kind of saying they're not in the best headspace right now. I do feel with it being the Nine of Swords that yes, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, they're going through something very difficult. Possibly something is wrapping up, something they thought, was going to work out. And it is difficult, but they're kind of making it even worse for themselves by really overthinking, imagining worst case scenarios, that kind of thing, wondering how you see them. Do you think badly of them when actually I don't think that you do? For some of you, I'm not getting specifically a third party energy just yet, and of course that might or that might not be your situation. But if they are in a marriage, or they left your marriage to be with someone, or they just chose someone else, I don't see that working out. I think that's coming to an end, and your person is almost saying, oh my God, what have I done? I cannot believe that I've messed up our connection for this. I cannot believe that, in the past, if they were prideful with the Six of Wands, that now everyone's going to see this falling apart. Okay, let's get some more insight here. Tell me about this 10 of Wands, please. The King of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person is very much in love with you, or they have incredibly deep feelings. And this is someone I feel who's been watching you from afar. I'm even getting, for some of you, you've not had too much interaction. Maybe you haven't spoken very much, or you haven't really spent much time together, physically. And yet the feelings this person has for you have been growing anyway. With the Wheel of Fortune here, they could have felt that meeting you was incredibly unexpected, but there's something divine about this. There could be something about timing, that it was the right time, or it was actually for them. With their, thinking with their 3D minds, they were thinking this is the worst timing, but actually Spirit knew something about this was perfect timing. You see how it's the Ace of Coins here that we have in the reverse. This person has been working on something they were hoping would turn out well, so they could come towards you with communication, but also something tangible. Yeah, the Magician, absolutely. Gemini energy. Excuse me. They've been working on something, manifesting something. It could be, we've got the Queen of Pentacles on the back. It could be getting away from a relationship. It could be working on money, finances. Maybe they were applying for a new job that they thought was going to come through. But the Magician is in the upright, so they're still in control. They still have power here over whatever they were working on. It could just be that it's turning out to be a bit more difficult than they thought. If it's the ending of another situation with a third party, it's incredibly painful, and now they're in the middle of going through this pain. Maybe there are children involved with the Page here. Maybe friends and family are saying, what are you doing? This is a mistake. Tell me more about this Magician. Wow, Two of Cups. Yeah, this person sees you as their person. There's definitely love here. And I keep hearing things like unlikely. So I don't know if some of you watching are saying this, they might, be very attracted to me, or they might have deep feelings, but it can't be love, not at this point. But Spirit's telling me this person feels like it is love. Okay, Hanged Man and the 10 of Swords, please. The Devil in the reverse, Capricorn energy. 7 of Wands. Yeah, okay. For some of you, the third energy here is something from your person's past, a wound, a way of thinking, some kind of trauma, and they're having to revisit this. Okay, this is starting to really come together and make sense. So what I'm seeing, your person has turned the page, and they've thought to themselves, you are the one. 2 of Cups. They want to have something valuable to offer you. They want you to be impressed with them. They want to be on your level. Do you know, I see you as the Queen of Wands. I'm really interested to see why this Queen's coming up in the reverse, but we'll get there. So they see you as being, on the top of your game here. So they've been working on something quietly, not telling you a thing about this, the Magician. They are still the Magician. This is still going well. But part of whatever this is, part of them moving forward means that first they've got to revisit something from the past that wasn't that fun, wasn't that nice. Something maybe they've been avoiding. It could be something in their shadow. It could be a wound. It could be something that triggers them. It could be a low vibrational, knee-jerk reaction they have to things. So they're in this energy now of working through that, and they're feeling like, well, okay, fine. I guess this is a failure. I'm not feeling good. Things aren't working out. I'm starting to remember, difficult relationships or difficult situations I went through. I was trying to feel better about myself. Perhaps this is the first time they've really had to work through and heal something on, a level this deep, because this is part of the process. They're actually on track here, and Spirit's taking them back to whatever happened in their past so that they can heal it properly and release it. This 10 of Swords, when it's in reverse for me, it's like saying something has happened that's painful. It hasn't just happened. It's not brand new, but at the same time, the pain of this event is ongoing. It could be because your person keeps thinking about it, or they keep being reminded, and Spirit's saying, look, you cannot move forward with the viewer, with your person, and have this 2 of Cups connection while you're still carrying this shadow energy that's going to keep triggering you. Okay, so actually your person is doing very well, but they're feeling like maybe they've taken 5 steps back, and it's actually not that at all. Maybe they thought that forward progress or healing would be very linear and, like a straight arrow, but it's not, is it? Okay, so why do they see you as this Queen of Wands? Oh my goodness. Okay, this makes sense. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, both in reverse. So we already know they see you as their counterpart. They feel like you are not happy with them because they're not reciprocating. They're not giving equally. And this is what they're trying to do. They're being very down on themselves right now, saying they haven't done this in the past. They want to get to a point where they have, they can bring an equal amount to the table in terms of emotion, communication, resources, that sort of thing. They're telling themselves, well, it's not working out. I'm feeling worse than ever. I guess this isn't working. And Spirit's saying, keep going. The wheel is turning, and actually, you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. So they feel like you might be a bit fed up with them. Maybe for some of you, you've even told them, I need to see more effort from you. Or maybe you have people around you who want to put effort in, but this person isn't. So yeah, okay. So they see you as the Queen of Wands. They're the King of Wands in their mind, and you need more from them. And actually, they're trying to show up and to do more. I think they're going through a period of healing, but to them, it's coming across as maybe failure, which it definitely isn't. Let's see, where do we go from here? But what's so funny, I mean, it's not funny in like a humorous way, but what's crazy is that this person is seriously doing all of this, for you and for this connection, as well as obviously themselves, but telling you nothing. They're doing it very quietly, it's all very hidden, very sneaky. And I'm sure you would love to hear this from them, to maybe even be able to offer support or just, to offer them an ear to listen or something. It's like this person has such respect, admiration and love for you, but they're not saying or showing any of it because they feel that they've got to, maybe make a grand gesture, or they've got to really level up before they can, show you this, whereas you're already seeing them as being, obviously worthy of your love and attention. Okay, where is this person going from here, please? Yeah, look at this 6 of Cups and the Moon in reverse. They're going through it right now. Spirit is bringing up something possibly even all the way back from, back to childhood, that with the Moon, they've kept hidden, they've kept repressed. And Spirit's saying you've got to release this, you've got to let this go. Because whatever it is has been directly impacting your connection and the forward movement. Okay, King of Swords. So this is someone who is clear thinking, clear speaking, a very mature communicator. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. So this is great. Where do we go from here after they've worked through this, gone through this phase that they're in? Communication, opening up, letting go of a low vibrational and limiting thoughts and beliefs. So they will pull through. And it looks like when they do, they're going to be able to communicate with you, much more directly. And I'm hearing the word expansive. So maybe you only get little bits of communication from them, or they tell you a tiny bit about what's going on or how they're feeling or what they want. And Spirit's saying this will change. I'm feeling Aquarius energy here. We've got Pisces as well. Did I say... Why was I going to say Scorpio? This is Capricorn. I don't know. Maybe Scorpio energy too. Okay. So let's have a look at what is going on around them in the 3D at this time. This feels, if this is your reading, you know, if this resonates with you, and of course it's general, so only take this if it does resonate with you. But if this does feel like you're reading, it's almost like this person is dead silent right now, saying absolutely nothing. Or if they are talking, it's very superficial. You've got no idea what's really going on with them. Oh, sorry. Ah, see, exactly, an admirer. So this person, as I said, is watching you from afar, thinking about you a lot, even, you know, literally going through something incredibly deep healing and difficult healing here, hoping to be able to come forward and to be with you, but still just quietly admiring you, you know, from a distance. We have love. That's what I was saying. It might seem like some of you might be saying, this can't be love. They can't be feeling love already, you know, or being in love with me when we've only actually physically met 5 times, or we've never met, or whatever, you know. And your person's saying, but I am in love with you. This is love. For others of you, you know, it's expected that you're at the stage of love by now. And we have sad memories again, 6 of Cups, being pushed into the past, Spirit encouraging them to reflect, to release this, because whatever it's been in the way of your connection. And once they've healed and released it, it will no longer be presenting a blockage. So this is pretty much the reading summed up here in these cards. Okay. So let's get some more messages. Yeah, I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me and how much you mean to me. I'm still trying to find myself, so we know they're doing a lot of inner work right now. You are irreplaceable. Yes. So for those of you who, you know, it resonates with, that your person maybe met someone else and thought, oh, this seems easier, I'll go off with this person, and made a big show of it, you know, when they were a bit in their ego. They're now realizing they can't replace you, and they have to go maybe through the shame or the embarrassment of admitting that this other situation didn't work out. Okay, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Yeah, exactly. So maybe you were reflecting something back at them that no one else has done, because they haven't had a connection like this with anyone else. Remember, we've got the 2 of Cups here. So you have been showing them something that they need to heal or work on, or an area in which they've sort of felt like a bit unsuccessful, or a bit, you know, that they should have been further along. So let's say you're doing very well in terms of your career, as an example. They may secretly have always felt like they didn't really know what they wanted to do for a career, or they should have been further ahead. And seeing you being so successful was slightly triggering. So Spirit's saying, okay, you've got to go and heal this, because you can't be with a person who you feel you're being triggered by. So, you know, they're healing whatever this is, and actually working on it. So instead of maybe in the past, a low vibrational thought would have been them maybe being jealous or wanting you to not succeed. Now the high vibrational and productive thought is them saying, okay, let me level up, let me try and aspire to be on the same level that you are, which is what they're doing. Okay, you've been in my dreams. So they think about you a lot at night, daydreaming as well. And again, with the High Priestess here, I'm talking about dreams. I feel there is a really strong energetic connection, and they're now aware of this, and they may not have been in the past, and they are worried that you can kind of see that, you know, they've been trying to do something and it's not working out. The thing is, it is, but from their perspective, in this exact moment, they're saying, God, this is not working. They're going to realize, though, that it's working perfectly. Okay. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Okay. Are we taking, let's take all of them. Okay, so we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay. And we have the yin and the yang balance, which is taking me back to that Six of Pentacles. They understand there's got to be more balance. We have twin flames. Your passion ignites. So this is not a card that comes out very often, but it makes perfect sense if we're talking about the mirroring and the triggering and the healing. Okay, we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream and imagine. Okay, I feel this is Spirit's message to your person. You need to let go of the past because you've been holding on to it and seeing your life currently through the lens of whatever has happened in the past. And that word about dreaming, they see you in their future. You are part of their dream moving forward. And Spirit's saying, fair enough, but you've got to let go of the past, you know? Okay, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Absolutely. Okay. Time. You're trying too hard, give it time. So there's a real message here that your person needs a bit of time for reflection, to forgive the past, and just a confirmation that you do have this incredibly strong and deep connection. And we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Okay. So I feel that's definitely for you guys, saying, you know, twin flame or not, if this doesn't feel right for you, or if you just need a break, you can absolutely walk away, or, you know, but really either way, whatever this is confirming to you, trust your intuition first and foremost, because you're definitely connected to it. And I feel that you really know what it's telling you, more than, you know, what your friends, family are saying, what I'm saying here, or any reading. You know, you know best. You have that inner voice that's speaking to you at this time. But this feels like a very big connection here, energetically, and now it's changing in the 3D as well, because your person, for a long time, maybe they were trying to keep it small, deny how huge this is, or bring you down to their level in some sort of way, maybe try to get you to be a bit more immature, which doesn't work. You know, you never sort of go backwards. And finally they're saying, okay, let me be the one to do healing, to level up, trying to reach your level. They love you, they're admiring you, but they're really in quite a heavy, almost dark place right now, because it's like the one thing that's been a massive trigger is the thing that they are working through. But they will get through it, and they will come out seeing things in like a crystal clear way, feeling relieved, taking the lessons. You know, the King of Swords, it's not an emotional energy. Your person isn't going to be exhausted and drained. They're going to take the lessons, but not the pain with them. And that's exactly what Spirit's encouraging them to do. And I see we actually have one more card that I almost missed. Okay, it says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Yeah, again, trust your intuition there. Maybe you feel this from your person, and Spirit's saying, if you can right now, let that be enough, because in the 3D, they need a bit of space before they can come towards you. And even, you know, who cares what other people are saying? Maybe other people are saying, well, if this person cared, they would do this, that, and the other. But you know that there's love here. You can feel it. Even if your ego is saying it doesn't make logical sense, you do know. Okay, so I will leave this here. Thank you for watching. I'll clear this away and we'll do the one question, one card. I'm going to do an extended on Vimeo, and I want to try and look a little bit more into this third party situation. So whether it's to do with another person, a thing, to me, it really looks like it's something that happened a long time ago, you know, way back in the past, or even in childhood. So I wanted to see if we can pull anything more out around that, so you can possibly realize or figure out what this is, and you know, how it's been playing a role and impacting your connection. Okay, but first I will clear these away. Okay, so today's winner is Anna, who asks, Why did you and your person meet? Was it just to learn lessons, or are you meant to be together? So let's have a look and see. So Spirit, what can you say please to Anna? Why did she meet her person? Was it for them to heal, to learn lessons, or are they also supposed to be together? Well, so far I can see Temperance and the Six of Cups. So there definitely is, healing going on, and maybe, learning some lessons or healing some experiences. So that definitely is a yes already in that sense. But let's see. Are you meant to be together? We have Death. Wow. Okay, this connection is very much about healing and transformation. Scorpio energy here. But whatever we see in terms of you being together or not, this is going to be a connection that I think you both remember forever, and it's incredibly beneficial in the long run for both of you. Yeah, look at this, to heal, to be the best versions of yourself, to come into or to be open to a lot of abundance of all kinds. So you could be really going deep, both of you, healing sort of like childhood wounds, past life traumas, anything that has been making you feel undeserving or what would be the word? Limited. Any ways in which you've consciously or unconsciously been holding yourselves back. Yeah, we have the Sun, incredible healing here. Is this what the connection is for, Spirit, or are they meant to be together? Are they going to be together? There's definitely more to be revealed here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that the primary thing that you're both going through right now in this connection is healing, is growth, is transformation. And it's so big, it's so intense, this energy, that you might feel that this healing and this, learning of lessons, it's almost like it's never ending. It's one thing after another. And you might be saying this is ridiculous or it's unfair. Why? Well, because, at the end of this, the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, this is like literally beginning a whole new life. So I'm seeing there are so many options. There's abundance around the both of you that Spirit is wanting you to step into, to really stand in your power. And it's like you've got to keep going through these mini deaths and rebirths to get there. So it's definitely a challenge, but the rewards are going to be so worth it. So after you do this, there's a genuine period of rest and recovery, which is, very needed. We then get the Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Magician. So I'm almost seeing at the end of this, you both have the opportunity to be together, in a relationship. No more growing, learning, triggering. That's all been done with. But you come out the other side as the Magician. So you might actually at this point end up looking at this relationship and saying, I don't know, I feel like I deserve more, or I could even, I want something that's even bigger than this. So it might not seem it now, but it's almost like you get to a point where you can have this, and at that point you might be saying, I feel like I've actually outgrown this. So I think you're definitely both, it feels sort of locked into this journey of growth at this time, and that will happen, and it's very empowering, exhausting at the time, but empowering eventually and overall. And then it's up to the both of you. It's open. It's not that you're meant to be together or not meant to be, but it's going to be, Spirit saying, if you want this relationship, the both of you, it's here. And then it's interesting, it'll be interesting to see if you decide you do want it or not, because you're the Magician at this point and you fully realize it. This is leveling up about sort of like 500 levels, and you're saying, well, I could have this relationship, but I could also have any relationship that I want. My life can look any way that I want it to. So basically, if you want this, it's going to be here. But this is right now where you are in this journey. It's about, for both of you, your growth, your empowerment, and actually realizing how powerful you both are. You might have a sense of that now, but there's so much more to come. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be here if you want it. But I have to say, I'm not sure. It might feel at this point that it's too small for you. So yeah, I have to say, I feel that there's the deaths and the rebirths that you're going through, this is really happening on a deep soul level. So I think that's going to play out kind of whether you like it or not, unfortunately. So I think as much as you can go with the flow of this and not attach too much to any one phase or cycle that you're in, the easier it's going to be for you. Okay, so I will leave this here. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Take care, and I will see you again tomorrow. I believe the reading that's currently in the lead for the poll that I put up on the community page is, let me think, what are their wishes for this connection? So that's most likely the reading that I will be doing tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye.